Me playing, I still remember going to my first tennis lesson actually, so that's probably as early as you can get.
Oh, what age was that?
I was 8. Well, tennis-wise, my idol was Steffi Graf, and then followed probably very closely, if not equally, was Monica Seles. So they were my 2 favourite players when I was younger. Well, I got given a racket for Christmas from a next door neighbour and just kind of went out and played. We had a park right near where we lived and with 5 tennis courts. I've got an older brother who's 8 years older than me, and he had to look after me and my younger brother a lot after school while Mum and Dad were at work. So I think it was just something that, okay, well, now we've got a couple of rackets, let's go down to the park and see if you like it, and it just kind of went from there. I loved it right from the beginning. Depends what time of year it is. If it's in the pre-season, then a lot more than when I'm on the road, but I do, I don't know, anywhere between an hour and a half or maybe 2.5, 3 hours on the court each day, depending where you're at, and then some sort of fitness work. So some days are a lot heavier than others. Probably just knowing that, you know, you don't always like doing everything that you have to do, but it's all for, you know, the greater cause of becoming a better tennis player. So, of course, some days it's easier than others to literally get out of bed and want to go do it, but I know that it's all going to be worth it in the end. I don't know, I wouldn't really say I've had to sacrifice too much, because if you flip it around you think, well, look at everything that you've got out of it. So, okay, yeah, when I was at school I missed out on a lot of school and hanging out with my friends, but I also got to come away with my tennis friends and travel around the world and see all these different places that there's no way I would have seen if I wasn't playing tennis. So, you know, I've never really looked at it as, in a way that I've had to sacrifice anything. It's just been a little bit of a different upbringing, I guess, compared to my friends at home. Usually once I'm done with an event or a big tournament, or if I'm a little bit disappointed from my loss, I typically go for the French fries or maybe a bit of ice cream or chocolate or something. So I'm pretty much like everyone else, you like all the bad stuff. Probably always enjoy what you do, and as soon as you lose that enjoyment and that drive to want to do it, then it's probably not for you anymore. I wanted to be a professional player, I wanted to be #1 in the world and win a Grand Slam. So obviously at 8 or 9 years old I had no idea really what any of those things meant, but yeah, I guess I'm very lucky to have fulfilled a lot of those things.